Hello, my name is Artox, and I was recently invited to a Minecraft Civilization server, specifically CivCraft Season 5.5. Now, I have never been part of a Minecraft civilization before, so there are a lot of firsts for me. This video will cover day 1 of that civilization. I'm thinking I'll make this a series, because I'm really slow at editing, and I want to push out a video soon. Overall, I'm not a very social person, and this civilization event really helped me break out of that shell. You will see a lot of that in this video. I hope you enjoy the video, and I hope you stick around to see what more I have in store. Thank you. So unfortunately, at the start of the server, it was very laggy. So I don't have any footage of me actually getting my stone tools and fishing rod. It's not very interesting, so I don't think it'll be that important. Since we couldn't find any animals, and crops grow very slowly, our main source of food would be fishing. Before I go any further into the video, I'd like to add a few bits of information. 1, I had no plan going into this at all, so I was winging absolutely everything. And 2, my username is Luke Fly Swatter, a little bit of a play on the name Luke Skywalker from Star Wars. So just keep that in mind whenever you hear someone reference me by Luke or Luke Fly Swatter. So I'm just going to speed through some of the stuff I did at the start, because you know, everybody started Minecraft at least a dozen times, so you know the drill. Firstly, I just started mining. Found some copper, smelted that, made some armor and a pickaxe, took a break and went back to the surface, found one of those trail ruins. Oh, it's one of these, okay. And took some of the blocks that were there. Then I found an igloo and started looting through that. This is all me. Hold up. While inside the igloo, I had a near-death experience with some silverfish, which was great. In my defense, the server was hella laggy, so I was pretty much attacking their after images, which didn't help at all. Like fighting against after images. Yo, that's what I just said, man, I like this guy. So I ended up trapping the villager in the igloo. Then I started covering up, knowing I'd probably never see him again. Michael! Don't leave me here! Michael! Anyways, I went back to mining and got some iron. Made an iron pick. And started mining some diamonds. Lots of diamonds. I also found an amethyst geode and took some amethyst blocks and shards for the road. Dude, I'm just convinced iron just does not exist. Yeah, at this point I had gone 4 times as many diamonds as I did iron. Make it make sense. I used the extra diamonds I had left over on my armor, making a chest plate and some boots. I know I didn't have full diamond, but I low-key had that shit on. After digging back up to the surface, it turned out that I was on top of one of the mountains, so I started to befriend the wildlife. As I started heading down the mountain, I started to look for any sort of civilization. Eventually, I did find some sort of a settlement on top of one of the mountain peaks, so I started heading there. Somehow, I almost managed to kill myself in the process. Shit. Hello.
What's up?
What is this? What did I just walk across?
Wait, the ore.
I decided to keep walking around, but then I realized I had a few issues. I was low on health and low on food. I was starting to feel like a third world child thrown into the middle of Russia, so I had to do something soon. That's when I saw what seemed to be a house in the distance, so I made my way over. Hello. Is it okay if I take refuge here for like a quick second?
Yeah, come in there.
Okay, wait, shit.
We're refuging.
Yeah.
Does anyone actually live here, or is this just like
That's
people?
my place.
Oh, okay. This was when I first met Moonlit and Gamma. There was also this Dalit person that later turned out to be a communist extremist. Not quite sure how one gets to that point, but who am I to judge? We all just held down the fort and passed the time until daybreak.
Is he trying to fish?
There's 1 block of water that I landed it in.
I was gonna say it's a weird looking one.
Oh. Yes!
I really just...
Oh! As time went on, I eventually also met a player named Neuros.
I love this communal cowering that's going on.
Yeah.
Has anyone like started like a group? I haven't seen any groups or anything like.
I'm in one with
I don't know,
Dalit.
but you're welcome to start building with us. I kind of just started like a loners group of loners together.
Yeah, I mean, I need somewhere to like kind of set up.
I was gonna say
Set
you're
up
welcome
shop.
to stay around here. We'll be doing communal stuff, hopefully, like communal food and all that. I'm on a 1.5 heart. I can't.
Get in.
Oh no! Oh no! I'm like too laggy. I can't act. Oh, he went through the window. He went through the window. Eventually, it was safe to go back outside, so I started setting up shop and going through my inventory.
Elephant green screen effect.
As time went on, more and more people started to appear, and I eventually met Thanks GNT. This is my first one, so I got no idea about the history that's happened.
Rundle's gonna be more strict
well,
for random
first of all-
murders, so.
Well, first of all, welcome in. No, it's kind of cool seeing that I'm not the newest one here anymore. It's kind of comforting. But
Yeah, I'm the new
honestly,
rookie, so that's... Later on, I met
Yeah.
Jimbo, and his first act in meeting me was throwing iron ingots at my feet. And unfortunately, since he was playing on Bedrock, I could not thank him. And for future reference, whenever you see this symbol next to someone's name tag, that means they're playing on Bedrock, so they cannot hear you and they cannot speak to you. And the only way to talk to them is through chat or through signs, which can be difficult at times. The next person I met was Ham, who came flying out of nowhere in his boat. This area seemed to be a hotspot, with people showing up almost every minute. There was a group of guys with diamond armor, but I never saw them again after this.
How many people
This
we
is
got
a-
here?
This
Yeah.
is fucking crazy.
After a while, we decided to try and think of a name for the group that we had here.
Can we be Coastal Crew but with K's?
I like that,
Coastal Crew.
but don't add another K.
Yeah, I was gonna say, don't
Whoa.
abbreviate it.
Yeah.
Coastal Crips. We just get blue armor trims.
That's all. Wait, aren't we getting a lot of COD?
COD country.
COD's country! COD's country!
God's country.
No, that's the name. That's the name. It's COD's country.
From then on out, our group became known as Cod's Country.
Where's GNT? Did you hear that?
A little while later, I decided to just go exploring around the mountain and wanted to see what was around. Aside from a few pumpkins, it turned out the answer was nothing. There was absolutely nothing around the mountain. Truly a productive use of my time. I did end up taming a dog, but I somehow lost the footage of that. I think I'm gonna call him Buford. When I came back to where we had set up camp, it seemed like nobody else was around.
They went across the water, but what water? That water?
There's
or
a-
somewhere else?
Across the water. I mean, there's like a island down there. Maybe that's where they went. Apparently, everybody moved to a nearby island, so that's where I went. Oh, hello. Is this where Cod Country went?
Crap, but I don't.
Yes,
Is,
yes,
is this Cod Country? Okay.
We tried to move with everybody, but
I was trying to find a chicken, and I ran around that entire mountain and didn't find a single
Oh.
one.
I'm hoping some of these eggs will spawn one. Nope.
Where the hell
I
am
decided to set up my base towards the center of the island, and so I started doing some terraforming and just started placing down my furnaces and crafting table.
No, that makes perfect sense.
Where did you find that?
I don't, dude. They just be finding shit.
That is actually insane. Oh, did my dog get in the boat? He did. Son of a- I was wondering where he went.
Laugh.
Bro, he's in the
Where's
boat
the
again.
last-
You kidding me?
I would say roughly 10. I
I
think.
also met two other people. Just Chi and Morange.
Okay, awesome. I'm just a humble reporter going around, just doing journalism, keeping track of what's going on in
Oh,
on
that's
the
sick.
islands.
The thingy. I put more signs up.
Oh,
so we can
there's
put our
is there
names on
another
there.
wall? Alright.
Yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna put the signs in here.
Where'd the chicken go?
Jim! My guy.
The chicken was in this boat.
Oh no.
Where did it go?
Did we lose it?
I
again?
literally just put it in that boat. because my guy keeps going in there.
Oh, somebody took our chicken.
I guess we'll never know what happened to that chicken.
Got a fish, Ron Flash?
I'm cooking fish for myself right now.
Hey,
but-
yo, give me that fish. I'll give you food.
This was when I formally met Possessed Thunder in his dog army. I mean, I've cooked stuff. I don't think they eat that
I'll
though,
take
do
it.
they?
I'll take that cooked thing. Give me, I'll give you seaweed.
The fish?
I mean, not seaweed. Sorry, I'm gonna give you seaweed.
Yeah, you did. I was supposed to say, do not give me that.
Good dome. Yeah, they took some damage from some creatures. Lost one bullshit from those damn creatures. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Luckily, I got some more boners. I'm about to go get you
Some more boners and semen.
Oh my god, the dogs.
Yeah, no, look at him. He's got like 20.
I love it.
I started to work on my house a little bit and came up with this diorite, amethyst, spruce kind of combination for my house, and I thought it looked pretty good. Oh, is that meeting
Yeah,
starting?
We gotta go.
Where's Moonlit?
I think
Wait,
Right
is
there.
Liz here?
Right behind you.
I think they're maybe
Oh, Moonlit.
it's
I'm
maybe
gonna
starting.
go to the meeting.
It turned out there was a meeting between all of the frost civilizations that was about to take place, and so I decided to tag along and see what was going on.
You're welcome.
I'm just gonna spectate. I want
coming.
to see what this is about. I got no idea
Curious.
who's in charge.
The last time I held an island meeting, it was extremely unproductive, and then there were assassination
Join
attempts.
you.
So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, well, at least you can't kill anybody right now.
I had a feeling that this was a spur of the moment thing because as we arrived, the meeting place was quite literally getting built as the meeting was taking place.
Let's do like a roll call. Every nation, like say your nation and like just so we know like how many groups there are.
I'm just going to speed through all the nations because this meeting took much longer than it needed to. The first person to go was Storm's Apex, who was the leader of Polaris, and then Moonlit went up to represent Cod's country. Next was Flory, who was the leader of the Cherry State. Next up was Invalian and his crew. They represented the CivCraft Walmart. Lastly was Turnabout Man. He represented the Diamond Dogs. They were a group of mercenaries that were willing to do anything as long as they were paid. After all the introductions, we decided to talk about who should be elected the leader for the entire Frost civilization. The reason we did this was because we wanted to get our hands on the 2/3 item that would be granted to anyone that's in charge of 2/3 of the population of a certain biome. What that item was, I had no clue. Was it good? No idea. But it seemed kind of important, so everybody talked about it. Nobody actually got chosen for the role, but everybody wanted to talk about it for the next day, so after that, all we had to do was sit around for a few more minutes, and then we left. Yeah, I'm gonna hop in with Ham, hold up. No, Ham, slow down. Thank you.
Did they jump off?
Alright, thank you. I then started to work on my house again, when I ran into another team member and started trading with him.
Hey. You.
Hmm.
Hi.
Hi.
I see you have amethyst. I could give you a stack of potatoes if I can have some amethyst, if that's fine.
How many were you thinking? I got like 46 left, so I could give you like 16, 20, or
I don't
1.
need that much. I just want some.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, I'm only using it for like kind of small things, so you can.
There you go.
Okay, yeah, I'll gladly take these then. Thank you. After that, I went back to the shore to just see what people were doing.
So because I gotta drive home.
Cyrus, I think you're already on there.
I already put you on there,
Am
Cyrus.
I?
I'm gonna be so for real.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Gonna be so for real.
I'm blind.
At some point, some random guy just dropped dead right next to us.
Also, I just witnessed a man get killed by
Oh,
a zombie.
Who the fuck is Ryan?
Here, I'll make one quick.
Who is
Hold on.
Ryan?
Um,
Oh wait, what?
Yo,
He was right here.
My Discord. What's the goal for this server?
It's just a
Just
survival sort of thing.
Yep.
Alright,
So
man, I'm
if
gonna
you
kill
haven't,
everyone.
add me as a friend.
Slight issue.
TSPMO.
Well, just look in CivCraft. I'm a Minecraft mod on there, so you just find
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
All right. Bye bye.
Alright,
Server's
guys,
closing.
Bye everyone. And that was day 1. Like I said, this was my first video I've made, so it's probably going to be a little bit rough around the edges. I hope anyone that made it this far enjoyed the video. Also, any feedback any of you have, I would greatly appreciate being informed about in the comments. I'm hoping to get a little bit better at this. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and